I got to thinking, how many of you have been on the hunt for the perfect CRM system for your real estate investing business? I don't know if you're aware, but having the wrong system can set you back or actually even hurt your business, partially because you're missing information, you have incorrect data, you're trying to piece together information from multiple sources and platforms, which can lead to errors and ultimately lead to making bad business decisions. Well, we've all heard the phrase, you don't know what you don't know. And I'm sure many of us at some point have been running businesses without even really knowing our numbers and understanding the KPIs. So imagine if you had a system that allowed you to know all of your company metrics. Now let's take it a step further. Imagine all of that data in one user-friendly system. My friend, I want to introduce you to Left Main. With Left Main, you have two options: Left Main Basic and Left Main Plus, which includes integrated phone and text systems. Left Main is built on Salesforce, which is the world's #1 CRM platform, and it gives you the ability to customize your reports, your dashboards. You have KPI tracking, tons of automations, and all of your favorite integrations. Left Main's the only system guaranteed to grow with your business. So I want to invite you to visit leftmainrei.com/flip empire and schedule your free demo today so that you can experience the last CRM system you'll ever need. Head over to leftmainrei.com/flip empire and schedule your demo today.
To couples who have been married for 25 years who have been through this, and they actually talked about things that they never talked about in 25 years of marriage. And they were like, this really helped us to get it out on the table and to be able to come up with a plan. And this was really, really awesome for us.
You're listening to Flip Empire, the show committed to helping real estate entrepreneurs who want to build their empire without sacrificing their life. Your success and freedom starts now with your host, Alex Pardo.
Marriages and relationships are just tough in nature. You're two different people and you're living together. Where do they begin? What's the starting point, generally speaking, for entrepreneurs that are spending a lot of time on the business, not spending a lot of time at home, and are just experiencing some sort of pain or suffering within their marriage?
Well, the very first thing that you need to recognize is that your spouse is your most valuable teammate. I mean, they are on your team. You're on the same team together. And the problem is that most people who are in a marriage together where there's conflict and it's just not working out is there are two players on the same team who are not playing from the same playbook. They grew up with two different backgrounds. One of them was taught to parent this way based off of the way they were parented, and the other was taught to parent different way based off of the way that they were parented. And then they come together and then there's conflict, and it just translates to so many different things. Like what we do with the Transform Your Marriage Vision Retreat in the workbook, we address many different things, everything from, how are we going to serve together as a family, to conflict resolution. I talked about parenting and finances. What's our work schedule going to look like? What's our family schedule going to look like? I mean, we even get into sex life expectations and where are the challenges or the conflicts there, and what's important to each of the partners in the marriage. And we've got new things that we have to address today that growing up we didn't have to deal with. Technology in the home, and how does that affect our marriage, and how are we going to do that with our kids? And so the bottom line is, as a couple, you have to recognize that your spouse is on your team and they are your most valuable player. And you need to develop a playbook together, because a winning team is never going to win unless they're playing from the same playbook. And that's what we're all about. And at Lifeonaire, we start out with helping people to develop a vision. But what we are doing with this particular retreat is really creating a situation where the couple creates a vision together, and they tackle the most challenging issues in their marriage and help, we help them to communicate, we help them to understand one another, and to come up with a game plan for each part of their marriage so that they're on the same page and they can walk through this successfully. Yeah. And it is something, it's really interesting to see, because it's been helping people who aren't even married yet, who have been going through this, and they're like, wow, we never even thought about those things. To couples who have been married for 25 years who have been through this, and they actually talked about things that they never talked about in 25 years of marriage. And they were like, this really helped us to get it out on the table. and to be able to come up with a plan. And this was really, really awesome for us. Yeah. And so it's I will just say this: entrepreneurs, if there's a problem in their business, they're really good at going in and tackling that problem and coming up with a solution and fixing it. And too many of them ignore the problems in their
One
marriage.
last thing before you go. If you have been listening to the show for a while and or you have been getting value from the show, I would be 100% honored if you would share this show with a friend, or maybe share it with somebody that you think could benefit from this. It's my mission, it's my cause, it's my purpose through Flip Empire to impact and touch people's lives, to help people and in their businesses. So it would be an honor if you would be willing to share this episode. And one last thing, make sure that you're subscribed so that you get notified every Monday and Thursday when shows get released. I look forward to connecting with you on the next one. Until then, have a great day.